Obtain all zeros of 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are under root 5 by 3, whole under root 5 by 3 and minus whole under root 5 by 3. Now basically if the zeros are these two, then the factors or the form of these in x, like if we write under root 5 by 3, then which is equal to x in this case, right? As it's a zero, it divides the whole equation. If we put x as this value, it gives the equation as 0 if we put x as this value. So we'll write x as this, so we'll get the uh, the the 0 as x minus under root 5 by 3, which is also a different way of writing the same thing. But now this has its own uses and stuff. I'll show you that in this video as well. So now if we write both of them in that forms, we'll write under root 5 by 3 as x minus under root 5 by 3, okay, and we'll write minus under root 5 by 3 as x plus 5 by 3. So the sign changes. Uh, now if we want to find the other two zeros, what we do is we multiply these two and we'll get one quadratic expression. So let's do that. Now here it's sort of like this, right? A minus b and a plus b. Now here I'll get a square minus b square. So if I do the same for this, I'll get x square minus 5 by 3, right? So now I get my quadratic equation here, and I put my quadratic I'll divide my uh, this biquadratic expression, which I have to obtain all the zeros of, with the equation which I just found. Okay, so if let me write that down. So that's 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x, this is square, minus 5, right? Now that's getting divided by x square minus 5 by 3. Okay, now these are fractions and usually fractions are not so comfortable to do with, but still let us continue with it. Now here I have x square and there I have a 3x power 4. So I'll write 3x square here. So after I multiply, I'll get 3x power 4, right? And then here these two threes actually cut out when we divide them. They cut out and we'll be left with minus 5x square. Here these two go off because it's a minus here. This becomes a minus, sorry, this becomes a minus and this becomes a plus. So now here I'll get this down, yeah, I'll get this down, I'll get 6x cube, and now 6x cube was already there, but here as I didn't have a x cube factor, so I had to get it down, and next digit which will come down, that is having a x square, which here also have x square. So I'll solve it like this, like I'll add 5x square there, so I'll get plus 3x square. Now here let's do it again. Now here I have a x square, I have a 6x cube, so I'll multiply with a plus 6x. So then I'll get a 6x cube and minus, if I cut it out, I'll get a 2, I'll have a 2 left. Then I'll have a minus, if there's a 2 here, I'll have a minus 10x, right? Here these two will go off, it's a minus, so this will become minus, this again becomes a plus, and as I don't have a x square term here, I'll get 3x squared down. I have a plus 10x minus 10x, so basically it's a 0, I don't need to write it down. And let's go on further. Then I'll get here, if I have a x square, I want to get 3x square, I'll multiply with a 3, Then I'm gonna get 3x square here, and when I multiply 3 with 5 by 3, I'll get minus 5, right? So, and minus here, so this becomes a minus, that becomes a plus, and I this goes out because they both are the like plus and minus. And then here I have a plus 5, and if I get this down, it becomes a minus 5, which gives me 0. So here I have divided the whole thing by by the multiplication of these two zeros. Then here, now I find I get a different equation altogether over here. Now this equation, if I factorize this equation, then I get the other two zeros of this polynomial. So let me factorize this. So that's 3x square plus 6x 3. I'll divide 6x as 3x and 3x, right? And then I'll take 3x common here. I'll get x plus 1. Okay, I'll get x plus 1 if let me write it properly. I get a x plus 1, and I'll take 3 common again. I'll get another x plus 1. Now I'll take 3x and 3 common, so I'll take x plus 1 common, so I'll get x plus 1, and the remaining two will be 3x plus 3. Now the other two zeros, these are not actually in the zero type form, so other two zeros are going to be minus 1, because what we do here is basically we write x plus 1 as 0, and we take the constant term over that side, so I'll get x as minus 1. So that's our 0, that's one of the 0 we need, so that minus 1 is one of the 0. And the second 0 is when I write this is equal to 0, I'll get x as minus 3 by 3. Minus 3 by 3 is also minus 1. So again, I'm going to get the second 0 also as minus 1.